Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sky Pillar Circuit week number 3. The matches have officially begun. Here we are in Game 1, the ban phase of Game 1, and we are coming off of a big 5-2 win for Team Mysterious Muse last week. They had Cairo, they had security, they were very, very powerful together. But now, they're back to how they were before they had those. And we'll see how this ends up going. The bans have been rifled through very quickly this time. So we have Clefable banned to deny Frank the Wolf Clefable. We have Leafeon banned because Leafeon is just a very powerful Pokemon. Blastoise banned even after the nerfs, which I believe are active now. And finally Tyranitar banned, which is very, very interesting. I have not seen Tyranitar since the patch. I wonder if Tyranitar is a big threat. Well, first pick we have Luke going the Metagross, which also got heavily buffed, so that's probably going to do quite some effective Demoglios, as they say. And then we have Frank on Comfey and Jelly on Tree. So the Tree in Comfey is very good. I mean, the Tree's got a lot of self-healing, and the Comfey also has a lot of healing output, but only healing output, basically. Damage isn't real. So we'll see what that leads to. And Killer going with the signature. Mamoswine Ray is going to be locking in Espeon this time. Now, in response to that, we have Blade with the Venusaur. This is looking like probably a Solar Beam angle. Due to the Metagross and also the Mamoswine. You don't really want to be in close with those. Fox is going to go with that signature Lucario, that Lucario main Lucario. And then from Eli, we are going to have Hoopa, and then Redlock Fox on Dragonite. You don't normally see Redlock Fox on a Dragonite. And finally, we have Umbreon from Sceptile SMG. I expect to see some switching around. I see maybe Ray is going to end up with Dragonite. Unless Redlock Fox has been working on Dragonite. Who knows? I certainly don't. I wasn't part of the team planning and all of that for both of these teams, so we'll see what happens. Another one we don't normally see is Sceptile SMG is on the Umbreon. We have not seen this pick before. I mean, looking at the two teams, I think the Double Defender in the Comfey is a little bit stronger than the double all-arounder, but with the late-game scaling of these all-arounders, if they can get ahead early, I can't imagine Orange Team coming back from that. So, who knows? I guess we'll find out, won't we? And it is time for us to proceed into the Game 1 of the Sky Pillar Circuit. Week number 3? 3. Lost track of what week it is. Sorry about that. This is a very long loading screen. I mean, okay, so I'm thinking the biggest threat... Oh, never mind. It's time for us to get started. Hold on. Alright, so here we go. We have who's going into the jungle. It looks like we're going to have Beldum going into the jungle, which is very good stuff for that Beldum. Getting that level 5 nice and early is very good. On the other side, we have a Bulbasaur in the jungle, getting that jungle clear. So what can we expect from the Bulbasaur? I mean, level 5 Ivysaur, you get either, I think, Sludge Bomb or Giga Drain at that stage. So that's pretty good. We have a very aggressive push. We're already fighting for the experience on the other side. And Sceptile and Jelly have decided to push aggressively, trying to go get more of that opposing side's experience, and we're going to heal up quite a bit as we're getting out of there. Sceptile hits 4 after killing the Bunnelby up there, And now we are going to take this Indeedee in the center. We had to back away here. The support is not looking powerful enough. Alright, so we have Blade here in the center, rotating bot, interestingly. And we have the Dratini in the lane, Metang up top, and we have the first Altaria spawning. And where is the orange team? Well, it looks like they're going to be out of position, and as a result, all of that Altaria experience is going to be falling into the blue team's lap. Now let's rotate bot as we have more action going on down here. Sceptile, very low, very aggressive here, could end up fainting, and does to the Metang. And now the Hoopa portal is going to warp Ray back out of there, get her healed up, and she's going to come back in. Blade's coming in at level 6. He's got the Sludge Bomb and the Razor Leafs. They have the power to, you know, cause issues from a distance. And now Jelly's got to be careful here. You don't want to end up fainting. And just barely Jelly's going to escape that one alive. You don't want to overextend into the Umbreon, especially if it's going to be on a move like Mean Look. Mean Look being, you know, a move that traps you within a circle is absolutely disastrous for everyone involved who is not on the Umbreon's team. Alright, so it looks like we're going to try and get off another stack here, and we are going to do so. As I do believe that is what Jelly is going for, is just going for stacks. And Sceptile is going to go in, and Ray's just going to, you know, hit him. Why are you all the way up here? Hit him. Alright, so we missed the fight in the center, but it's okay. Metang is now punching the heck out of this Venusaur and knocking that Venusaur out. We're going to go down here trying to get some stacks off, but instead we're going to get meme looked, and here comes the tree with Curse, and now we're going to push the Metang into the wall, and the Metang's going to try and fight back, but we're going to get pushed again, and where is the help? The help is just not going to arrive, and tragically Metang is going to faint there, giving quite a bit of experience to that Umbreon, who participated in the KO. Now we have to be careful. We have a Dragonair, right? Dragonair is very strong once it becomes Dragonite, but until it becomes Dragonite, it's not that strong. And now we're being mean-looked and trapped away. We have to get out of there, yeah. And Dragonair does decide to do, though. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and fight the Regirock, because, you know, we've successfully forced the other team away. So that's good, you know? You force the other team away, and now the opposing team is gonna pay. Alright, so what's going on up here? I mean, Hoopa's portaling people around. We have a Metagross. Big threat. Big threat, the Metagross. He's walking in, he's got the tough claws. Oh, and that is a Lucario going in on it, but the Lucario has a Comfey, and that Metagross realizes that, you know, can't win that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is going very poorly, very quickly. Everyone's getting pushed back. The Metagross exploding was very unfortunate. And look at all of this. 5 players taking that top goal and now that top objective. And now that's an Alecki walking down towards the goal. Alright, what's the team going to do now? Looks like they're going to disperse. Looks like they're not going to all try and walk down this Alecki. Meanwhile, the opposing team getting ready to defend, doing what they can. Jelly is going to try and fight Redlock Fox in a bush, but we have Dragonite throwing heavy punches, but the tree is just going to heal for a Morbillion and get out of there. And then we have a Unite coming out from the Espeon. Espeon's not going to pick up a KO as we're going to get punched by the Lucario. And now what do? I mean, we're just so far behind, you know? We just ran up there and we gave them a whole bunch of experience trying to fight off the opposing team. And now it's just so disastrous, right? Alright, and even down here, the Metagross trying to get stacks off, just gonna end up fainting. Alright, so now we are in the jungle, the mighty jungle, fighting for the jungle buffs. I mean, after all that, I don't know. I think this is a very winning exchange for the orange team. But it's okay. This isn't the end of the world. This is a hard first game to come back from. But hey, you know what? Metagross is level 10. You know, it's a little bit behind the opposing team. You know, it can get a little bit more experience going. You know, contest them with the powerful attacks that Metagross is able to put out. Dragonite hit level 10 as well. This isn't actually that bad as far as experience is concerned, but this Regirock is going to be something that the blue team wants very badly. And Antkiller is going to feint, trying to get in there. Hoopa's going to try and portal everyone in and feint very quickly. Dragonite's going to come in, also feint, and this is just another team wipe. Oh my goodness. And now they're just rotating top. They think, yeah, this top objective is about to be up. You know, this is where we should be going. You know, just take the objectives, force them to deal with it. And it's paying dividends right now, as you can see here. They're going to get this Aleki before the opposing team is able to get here. But Redluck Fox with the Unite coming in with a Dragonite, trying to punch that, and we end up fainting tragically. And that Aleki is going to also walk towards the goal. And we have a Unite coming out from the Mamo, trying to get off some big damage, throw a big temper tantrum, sorry. And we are going to eject to dodge that Solar Beam. We're going to keep slamming and welcoming people to the jam, and we are going to try our best to fight this off, but that's just all of their team, except for the Lucario. Metagross appears to be lagging or something. I'm not sure. But this one is looking pretty rough to come back from. I mean, you know, the all-powerful Rayquaza could at any point just decide, hey, you know what? Nah, this deficit is not real. Let me fix that for you. But yeah, this is a rough start for Team Mysterious Muse. They're trying to do what they can here, though. This is not over, you know. They're only a little behind in experience, only a few levels. It's workable. It's definitely workable. But we have 5 seconds until that all-important final objective spawns, and Hoopa is caught out. And yeah, they're actually just going into the opposing jungle at this point, trying to get off all these points by, you know, just knocking out the opposing team. That way they get the Rayquaza. And it's kind of working. I mean, they have the power to do so. The Lucario and the Venusaur doing so much damage between the two of them. And here comes Lucario coming in with a power punch into a close combat. We are going to be forced back. And yeah, they're just waiting there. They're all just waiting there, trying to, you know, pick up whatever they can get. And Hoopa's going to Unite, portal everyone there, but it's going to be too little too late. It looks like Hoopa's going to end up fainting in its unbound form. But hey, look, that health total is getting really low on a couple of these Pokemon. If we can pick up a KO here or two, we can actually get this. Alright, Jelly is going to end up fainting Antkiller, and that's a Frank the Wolf. Oh no, Jelly is going to be able to defeat Antkiller, I'm sorry, and Frank the Wolf is in now to heal everybody up. And Ray is going to try and run away, but she's not going to be able to do so due to Mean Look. Because D-Knight, Hyper, or Outrage? Outrage! I should not be reading chat. Alright, well, we are still trying to get in at this Rayquaza. I mean, if we can get in at it while everyone is, you know, fainted for the opposing team, and our team is all alive, we can win. We can win. Anyway, somehow Sludge Bomb hits Metagross, which is not something that should ever happen, but here we are. And now we just have... Yeah, I mean, we're trying our best with the Mamoswine, you know, trying to get in there with the damage. We can't get off any of that damage. That's a level 15 Lucario. That's a Solar Beam from a long distance, picking up the KO, as Lucario also lands a powerful attack of its own. And now... Yeah, Rayquaza's just never going to be taken again. And that's going to do it. Game 1 going to Team Mysterious... No, wait. Tyrannical Eevees, right? Which team was that? Tyrannical Eevees, right?